Hello everyone, this is Julia. Thank you so much for joining me on my crafting adventures. Today, I want to share with you how I label my Copic Ciao markers so that you have the numbers on the caps. The Copic Ciao don't have the numbers up top, and that was really bothering me because it was so much easier to have them in the video, and this is just to show you what we're going for. The labels I'm using are just the multi-purpose labels from Staples. These are the A4 size, but any full sheet of adhesive would do. The basic file that I'm using is actually a PDF download by Metavitos, and I will be sure to link to that down below. And I just created a Silhouette Studio cut file for my labels. I added an outline of 1/4 of an inch or 6 mm around the number, and that is basically the perfect size that fits on the cap of a Ciao marker. If you don't have a die cutting machine like that, you could also use a hole punch that's 1/4 of an inch or 6 mm, and that will work just as well. Then I'm using Minc foil in white and in black because on some markers you can't actually see the number because it's too dark. So I just went ahead, cut out my little numbers, and there you can see I have all of them as little stickers. And then I'm just using my Copic markers to color over the numbers so that I have a good representation of what the color actually looks like. Just looking where I found the number. And to add the PDF into the Silhouette Studio program, I just saved the PDF as a JPEG and then imported it. And then I could add my little circles around the numbers to create a cut file for it. Just coloring over all of the markers that I needed. Then I'm adding all of those dots to a little piece of adhesive sheets that I have left over from some foam squares, because you could just foil the entire sheet, but also you would use up a lot of the foil. And if you get any additional markers that you don't have labeled yet, you would have to print and cut an entire new sheet. So I'm just using the ones that I have colored over that I will need for today, add them all to the sheet, and I add them in 2 columns. One that will be foiled black because it's easily visible, and one that will be foiled white because the color of the dot is so dark that the black is hard to read. Once I've finished that, I die cut 2 pieces of the Minc foil, one in black, one in white, like I mentioned. Those are the ones that I'm using, but any toner reactive foil, the I think Deco foil by iCraft? I'm not sure, but any toner reactive foil will work here. And the sheet was also printed with a laser printer, otherwise it won't work. And I'm just using a sheet of paper as a transfer sheet, just to protect the foil. Just regular copy paper, adding those in. Then I'm getting out my Minc Machine. A laminator here would work as well. I'm just letting it heat up on the medium setting, which is 3. Making sure that the foil is lined up correctly. And once the machine is heated up, I'm just running it through the laminator to adhere the foil to my little colored dots. And then I have my Copic labels nicely foiled. Just removing the foil sheets. And there you can see that they are nicely foiled and actually shiny, so that the labels are nicely visible when you add them to your marker. Now I'm just using a pair of tweezers, grab my marker, and add them right in the center, just making sure to press down really well so that the edges are nicely sealed. Repeat that for both sides. And there we go. Now the marker is nicely labeled, which is super useful, especially for me when I'm filming videos or when you have them in storage and you want to read the label. And for me, this is just so much easier to find my markers and also to show them in videos when I'm coloring. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be back soon with a new crafty video. Until then, have a great day. Bye!